Hello guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing an update on the 40-gallon tank and all of the occupants inside it. So to start with, I got 2 new damsels, one of which is currently on screen. They're doing great and eating well. The Falco hawkfish has finally calmed down so I can get some videos of him. As you could tell by the intro, the little yellow watchman goby is finally starting to grow a pair and has really gained quite a lot of confidence. And I see him all the time now. I think here pretty soon I'm going to get him a pistol shrimp companion, so that way I can hopefully get them working together. In case you don't know, pistol shrimp and watchman gobies will very commonly create a symbiotic relationship where the shrimp will dig a hole for the watchman goby and maintain it, and the watchman goby will keep an eye out. I'm really happy I ended up getting a Falco hawkfish. I was originally going to go with a flame hawkfish or a longnose hawkfish, although I ended up seeing a Falco hawkfish at my local reef life and fell in love with him, and I couldn't be happier. The Falco hawkfish looks kind of like a longnose and a flame hawkfish if they had a baby, so it's like 2 in 1, plus he's half the price. I don't know why, but I'm absolutely in love with these 2 damsels. The patterning and just their colors is just so beautiful to me. It's just perfect. The little zebra goby thing, or whatever it's called, is still doing absolutely fine. He seems to be eating well and overall is doing good, besides being picked on a little bit more than every other fish in the tank. The purple dotty back is by far the most aggressive fish in the tank, however seems to be doing fine. Now let's talk about the purple firefish. So the purple firefish are by far the stars of this show. They are the most stunning fish in this tank with the most detail. I don't think they're the most expensive, but they're by far the most beautiful. Also, they're probably the weakest and most fragile fish in this tank. So if anything was going to die, it would be them, which is pretty inconvenient. There's a yawn. But I'm absolutely in love with them, especially the fact that I have a pair of them. Normally, you can only have one because they're hyper aggressive to other purple firefish, but these guys seem to be doing fine in a pair, and I'm going to keep them like this unless they have problems. Next up is the pair of Ocellaris clownfish I have in the tank. Now, you might be wondering why I moved, because yes, I moved my orange clownfish into this tank, and I didn't get a different pair of clownfish for this tank. Well, the 29-gallon completely crashed. I've already got it reset up, it looks really nice. I'm going to put a pair of tomato clownfish in it. However, this tank is now unsuitable for my green mandarin because I need copepods to feed my green mandarin, and my pair of Ocellaris clownfish also goes in with my green mandarin. And because the 40-gallon is not old enough to have a stable population, I had to put my green mandarin, which is right there, into my 20-gallon with my pair of Ocellaris clownfish to have the copepods it needs. And the reason why I couldn't put my other clownfish in with those clownfish, or my green mandarin in with my orange clownfish, is because the orange clownfish were already territorial over their tank, so they wouldn't have accepted a newcomer, and clownfish can't be together because they're so aggressive towards one another. So my only option was to move the black ones into a completely new territory, and to move the orange ones into a completely new territory too. But anyways, ever since I've had them, they're doing really well. They're not being super aggressive towards any of the other fish, and they're not getting picked on, no diseases, eating well, so as far as I can tell, everything's going great. And they're still nice and paired up, which is wonderful. Just want to quickly say I did not get any footage of the pearly jawfish, although I'm about 90% sure he's still perfectly fine in the tank. Here's a quick wide angle of all the fish swimming around. They think they're about to be fed, but sadly this is about 2 hours before they actually did get fed. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the original damsel and the green chromis is doing great. I don't have any pictures of the 6-line wrasse or the green chromis that are good enough quality, so please enjoy this picture of my yellow watchman goby while I'm talking about them. So first off, one of the green chromises has just gone missing. It looked pretty unhealthy, like it wasn't eating that much, and just overall pretty sickly. I'm about 97% sure it's died. I haven't seen its actual body, but it's dead. And then with the 6-line wrasse, same story. I haven't seen it eat in 2 weeks now, basically since I bought it. I saw it the first 2 days I had it hiding off in the sides, and after that I just haven't seen it. So I'm about 90, 80, no, I'm 100% sure it's dead by now. It has starved to death. So, sorry to say that the 6-line wrasse is dead, and one of the green chromuses is also likely dead. Then again, some losses will always happen with new tanks, it's unavoidable really, and besides that, everyone else is doing great. Thanks for watching today's video, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, go check out my TikTok and Instagram for high quality footage and photos in the description down below. See ya!
Anyway, it's time I sign off. Well, this has been the show, and we hope you all enjoyed it. And as they say in the Lion TV Land, good night, folks.